Hello everybody, this is Yousef and welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to have another Persian dish. It's a rice and a chicken polo morgh. Usually they make these with the pieces of chicken, depends on how do you like, thigh, leg, breast, whatever. But I'm going to use the whole chicken today. So it's going to be a little bit different, and let's go over the ingredients and start making it. What I have here is about 1.5 kilograms the whole chicken. It's a very nice organic chicken. 3 cups of basmati rice already washed and soaked in a water with the salt for about a couple of hours. What I have here is a large onion. You can use 2. And I do have 4 cloves of garlic, 1 lime, or you can use lemon for the juice. I have a ginger here. I'm going to make this. It's going to be about a tablespoon of a ginger paste, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, half a teaspoon turmeric, 1 teaspoon salt, half a teaspoon cumin powder, half a teaspoon red pepper, 4 cloves, and also 4 cardamom whole thing, and 2 bay leaves, 1 cinnamon stick, a little bit the saffron, liquid saffron, and some oil for cooking. Let's start. First we have to make this, slice the onion, which we're gonna saute a little bit in the little bit of oil first before we put our chicken into it. For garlic, you don't have to paste it. You're just, slice it like this. That would be good enough. It does the job. All right, now we're going to start sauteing our onion. Then just a little bit after that, we add our chicken. All right. In a high heat, then we add a little bit of oil to that, but like a 2 tablespoons on oil is going to be enough. All right, it's about like 3-4 minutes. Then add the garlic to it, and in 1 minute together. Now we add the chicken. We try to just saute a little bit of both sides, or 4 sides if you can, and then after that we're going to add all our spices. So give it a few minutes for each side, maybe 4 or 5 minutes for each side. Now I'm going to add the spices. Everything goes in here. So I did add the ginger. It seems it did not recording with all the spices. This is right there, and just trying to just mix all the spices in here with the chicken, and then is our little bit of the lime or lemon juice. It goes here also at this time. Okay, with adding the saffron, and then we add a little bit of water, not too much, because it's going to have a water itself, onion and then meat itself. So you have to be careful about how much water you add into this. Okay, here you go. We add about like a, as I said, couple of cups of water. Don't want to be too much. All right, that's enough. And we put the lid on it and let it cook about 45 minutes to 1 hour. But you check in 45 minutes because it has to be done by the time you want to add the rice to it. So check in like a 45 minutes to see if it's done. Then, 10 minutes before that, you prepare your rice. And also check if it needs any more salt or anything, you add it to your taste. See you soon. Okay, if you see here, it's about like a 45 minutes, is pretty much is cooked the way that we want it to be, maybe like a 90%. The rest gonna be in a rice. And I taste it needs a little bit of salt, which I add that, and we are ready for our rice. It's a boiling water here already, so we're going to add the rice into that, and it takes about like a 6 to 8 minutes. Then we drain it and to get the excess water and the salt out of this, and we're gonna put it back in a pot with the chicken. See you then. All right, so it's time to drain our rice. With the water, get the excess salt and starch out of it. I have to change the pot because we want to put the whole chicken, so it has to be a little bit bigger than what we had. Just put enough oil on the bottom with the, just heat it up. And what I do, going to add the juice that I have in the chicken. I'm going to separate that while I put the rice here, then I put the chicken, then I add a little bit of the, or most of the juice. Okay, let's do that. Here for the aroma and the color, I add a little bit of the saffron here. Let's go and just put our rice. All right, I'm going to bring my chicken and put it here, and you'll see the rest of the thing. All right, just trying to put the whole chicken here. Okay, mission complete. Okay. All right, then here goes the rest of the rice. You know what? I should have added a cup of rice because just I use the big pot is not going to cover the whole thing. It's not enough, but well, you live and learn next time. All right, it seems it's too much on this one, so what I'm going to use is not the whole thing, maybe half of it. Okay, and looks good to me as far as the juices goes there. All right. Here's the final touch, saffron. All right, goes back to the heat for about like 50 more minutes, then our food is going to be ready. See you then. All right, I put the high heat for a few minutes, maybe not a few minutes, maybe 5 or 6 minutes. Then I reduced the heat to the low, and I let it cook for about, as I said, 50 minutes. You can add the kitchen cloth to get all the moisture, not to let it go back to the rice after 5-6 minutes when you see the steam. As I said, you know, it's a 5-6 minutes, that's it. You see, you know, how much is the steam's coming. Now it's the time to just put the kitchen cloth. So here we do, like this. Put it there, and we go another 45 minutes, and by that time the food hopefully is done. See you. All right, one thing that I'm going to make is a Barberry with the raisin. The reason is because some people, they have to have this with the chicken and rice. It's not a part of the food, but it's going to be nice to have it for the people, they love it, and also it makes it very decorative and beautiful look. So for that reason, first of all, this is also like my son. He loves this. You have to have it. So that's why I'm making it. It's about like a 50 grams of butter. Just put it in a pan, and as soon as it melted, so we're gonna just put the Barberry in there for a few minutes, toss around, and then I'm going to add the same amount. This is, by the way, it's a 1 cup. I washed it already and is a clean, so I'm going to use that. As I said, as soon as you know the butter is melted, you're going to use this. Also, you can add the sugar because this is sour, and it's nice to add the sugar. It's a soury sweet, so for that reason I'm going to add the raisin. Be careful not to burn this. The whole thing might take about I say 4 minutes at the most. 2 minutes itself, and 2 minutes of raisin. I washed this thing a long time ago. It seems that it is dry, but it's been washed. It's good enough, you're done. Turn it off and put it aside. See you when I serve the food. All right, here is our fantastic Morgh Polo chicken rice, and it's really, 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 it's delicious. You don't need even anything, just the rice is good enough. So tasty, unbelievable. And that Barberry and the raisin is not the necessary thing, but at the same time it gets better taste, and the looks is fantastic. I encourage you to make it and enjoy it, same as I did. And I thank you so much for watching and subscribing and liking and sharing my videos. I always love you. Until next time with another dish. Bye.